The Dhyāna Sutras or meditation summaries are a group of early Buddhist meditation texts which are mostly based on the Yogacara meditation teachings of the Sarvastivada school of Kashmir circa 1st centuries. Most of the texts only survive in Chinese and were key works in the development of the Buddhist meditation practices of Chinese Buddhism. Overview. The Dhyāna Sutras focus on the concrete details of the meditative practice of the Yogacarans of northern Gandhara and Kashmir and were known as masters of Buddhist meditation. Kashmir probably became a center of Dhyāna practice due to the efforts of Madhyantaka, Majjantaka, a disciple of Ananda, who traveled north to practice and teach meditation. The 5 main types of meditation in these sutras are Anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing, Paticula Manasikara meditation, mindfulness of the impurities of the body, loving-kindness Maitri meditation, the contemplation on the 12 links of Pratityasamutpada, and the contemplation on the Buddha's 32 characteristics. In addition, some sutras contain instructions on contemplation of the dhatus, elements, contemplation of white bones and fresh corpses and contemplation of bodhisattvas such as Amitabha. The content of these texts is also connected with the Yogacara Abhidharma works, especially the Abhidharma Mahavibhasa Sastra, which frequently cites the practices of the early Yogacarans, and the large Yogacara Bhumi Sastra. Though the doctrines in these sutras are mostly in line with early Buddhist orthodoxy, they are the work of Buddhists and translators who also lived and traveled through Central Asia and China. Therefore some of them also include Mahayana Buddhist teachings and meditation methods common to the Samadhi Sutras. The Dhyāna Sutras are thus a set of texts which illustrate the evolution of meditation from early Buddhist methods to Mahayana techniques. Sutras such as the Chanvayaji contain meditations which are derived from the earlier Nikayas as well as material dealing with the Mahayana Bodhisattva ideal and Mahayana Sunyata teachings. Translations. One of the earliest Chinese translators of meditation summaries was the Parthian meditation master Anshijao, who worked on various texts including the influential Anban Sha Ui Jing, Sanskrit, Anapanasmriti Sutra, or the mindfulness of breathing discourse. During the Eastern Han period, the foremost meditation technique taught by Anshijao and his school was a form of Anapanasati which remained influential for centuries afterwards. Most of these summaries only survive in Chinese translation and often they are not in their original form but also include later accretions such as commentary work by Chinese translators. The difficulty of working with the Chinese translations is shown by the corrupt nature of the Anban Sha Ui Jing, which according to Florindolini gathers together Anshijiao's original translation, almost impossible to reconstruct, fragments from Anshijiao's own commentary as well as fragments from glosses by Chen Hui, Kang Seng Ui, Zidun, Doan, and Zifu. A recently discovered manuscript of the Anban Sha Ui Jing at Kongoji Temple, Japan, seems to be an actual Anshijiao translation. Other highly influential and widely studied Anshijiao meditation treatises by early Chinese Buddhists include the scripture on the 12 gates, Shire Men Jing, and the canonical text concerning the Skanda S, the Dhatu S, and the Ayatana S, Yin Kairu Jing. YCRJ. According to Eric Green, the scripture on the 12 gates and its commentary provides some of the most comprehensive information on the practice of early Chinese meditation. Chan, while Zakati concludes in his paper on the YCRJ that this text was considered by Anshijiao's disciples, Kang Seng Ui and Chen Hui to be one of their main doctrinal sources. Another work, The Discourse on the Essential Secrets of Meditation, Taisho 15 number 613, is one of the oldest texts to be translated into Chinese on the subject of meditation, circa 2nd or 3rd centuries, and therefore was likely to have had an influence on the meditation practices of Tantai Buddhism and Chan Buddhism. This text belonged to the Buddhist Darstantaka school, and the first Chinese translation was made by Zhiqian in the early part of the 3rd centuries. A later important Chinese translator of these texts was Kumrei Jiva, 334–413, who translated several important meditation sutras by 402. Kumrei Jiva's translated meditation scriptures such as the Chenfeiji were widely promoted by his disciple Tao Sheng. A contemporary of Kumrei Jiva, Buddhabhadra, a Sarvastivadin from Kapilavastu, translated the Dhammadualuo Chanjing, Dharmatrata Dhyāna Sutra, a Sarvastivada Darstantaka meditation manual associated with the Indian teachers Dharmatrata and Buddhasena. This text, written in verse, includes orthodox Sarvastivadin meditation techniques such as Anapanasmriti as well as tantric Mahayanist practices such as visualization and mandala instructions. Hence this work is proof that some later Mahayana meditation practices were derived from techniques developed by Sarvastivada Yogacarans. Taken together, the translations by Kumrei Jiva and Buddhabhadra of Sarvastivadin meditation manuals laid the groundwork for the practices of Chan Buddhism, Zen, and the works of the Dantai meditation master Zhi.